There are just a few names that strike fear into the hearts of entertainers everywhere. This next presenter is one of them. Being on stage with him is like doing a math test against Albert Einstein. Like stepping into the boxing ring with Muhammad Ali. Like strapping on a guitar to jam with Eric Clapton. You can't win, you don't do it. So I'm gonna get the hell out of here as I give you Robin Williams.
Thank you! Yes, indeed! Brothers and sisters! Rockers and rollers! Cats and kittens! Ladies and gentlemen, and assorted creatures from Cirque du Soleil! I have traveled here tonight to the desert to be in this great land of confusion. This Sin City, the original Silicon Valley. Yes, I'm here tonight to preach the book of Genesis. Can I have an amen? Yes, indeed. But no, friends, I am not here to debate Darwin. No. I'm not here to talk about intelligent design. No. Intelligent design, you just have to look at a human body and see a waste processing plant near a recreation area. Yes. I'm not here to talk about the ages of rock. I'm here to talk about the rock of Asias. Yes. I'm here to spread the good word about my favorite band, also called Genesis. Tonight, VH1 is rightly honoring an enduring band that has changed our rock history. I'm talking about a group over the past 40 years that's had more hits than Willie Mays or Willie Nelson on a good weekend. A band that I believe has had nearly as many members come and go as Britney Spears or Paris Hilton before jail. Yes, indeed. Let us rejoice that these three kings of rock and roll have finally come back together to turn it on again, to heal the wounds, and most importantly, to pack the arenas around the world once more. Yes, indeed. This is a group that pulled off the single most surprising lead singer swap in all of rock history. Their first great frontman, Peter Gabriel, decided to stop dressing like vegetables and little furry woodland creatures and went solo to shock his monkey. And instead of asking another studly qualified singer or having a talent contest so Simon Cowell could go, "I'm sorry, darling, you suck." No. They just looked to their brilliantly gifted drummer and said, "Yo, Collins, you Bob Hoskins look-alike. Get your ass up to the microphone and sing your bullocks off." And so, Phil did, and it was good. And the goodness begat greatness. And that greatness is what VH1 so rightly honors this very night. So good and not so good people have lost wages. Remember what happens in Las Vegas pretty much is known around the world. Yes, indeed. Please take a moment to consider the revelations of a bookish band that had the power of Deuteronomy and the numbers to back it up. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a look at one of rock's greatest stories ever told.
The story of Genesis.
you actually know what's going on inside the band. And the spirit of Genesis is these two guys, frankly.
Our ambition was to write songs for anybody who would have it, actually. And we realised that no one actually was interested in doing any of our songs. And so the suggestion was that we should do them ourselves. It started with Peter. He just dressed up as the character on the front of the album Foxtrot, put on the dress and the fox's head, and came out. And he didn't tell us he was going to do it before he did it. That next week, he was on the front page of Melody Maker. So I think we thought, well, he's onto something here.
The making of The Lamb, Peter left for a bit during that album. Well, I think we sensed then that the change is afoot.
It's been said that there were 400 auditions, you know. Well, there was maybe 400 tapes, but it was whittled down quite, quickly.
And I think that Phil said, let me give it a try. And he did it, and it sounded pretty good. I think in a way, the Then and Three album, we were lucky because I think Follow You, Follow Me came out as a really nice little, classy little song. Duke was the album started writing together again a bit more like how we started, and Abacab was even more so that way. So I think in a way, the most important thing then was the kind of getting back to writing as a band like we used to do. It was time to maybe cut with the past a bit and make a point not to do some of those songs that were becoming sort of like a caricature each album.
As well as wanting to sort of a little bit of reinvention, a little bit of scaling down. Punk had started, so it was kind of, there was lots of little reasons why we wanted to sound a bit different.
We seemed to find our feet with the sound and the ability to write better songs, better singles. And it all kind of came together. MTV was sort of taking off, videos were sort of, it all seemed to happen at the same time, really, I think.
Well, I think the videos, the humour is to sort of like disguise the fact, well, that we can't act, because Phil can act.
This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we give.
Looking back, I'm always amazed how that time period, all the solo albums and Phil's huge solo success, the band carried on kind of like it always did.
We rehearsed a couple of weeks last October, and it was like falling off a log, Painful. No, falling off a log.